Why, hi. Did I unlock the six eyes? Maybe. Maybe I did. Yeah, how long it took my hair to get like this. And it just get go right away. Well, yeah. Guess what, guys? This is this video. Okay, now that my hair is done, it's time to hit you guys with some cold water, you know? And it's about how sad the truth behind Gojo is. So sit down, have a seat, maybe comment something that you want to say about Gojo, and sub. Well, you know I only be smoking special grade cursed spirits out of a Sakuna finger, looking for my will to live. Mm. So, this hurts to talk about. I hope you know this, right? Because, by the way, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert for anyone who has not read chapter 261 yet, because there is going to be stuff up to 261. So, by the way, this is for manga people, and the people who have only read the manga. Well, who have read the manga and know what's to come. So, this is your last spoiler warning. Yes, gotta give a long spoiler warning here. So, we start off at the beginning of the show, where we see Satoru Gojo just sitting there with Yuji Itadori. So, Gojo has already established himself as the primary, hi, I'm the strongest guy in the verse sort of vibe by this point. And we don't really get to see much of that. Yes, we're jumping right into this. We don't get to see much of that, right? The only time we get to see Gojo really do something is when he shows off against Sukuna with, like, 1 to 2 fingers. Yeah, 2 fingers. He just shows up off against Sukuna. Then, after that, we don't see much. There comes along a cute little cursed spirit known as Jogo. Basically opposite Gojo, I guess. And, that's, we know our boy Gojo low diffed his ass. So, that's like one of the last times we see Gojo actually do something in the series. And that's sad, because next time we see him do something is when he just shows up at the Shibuya incident and gets captured after trying to attack Jogo once again, his natural enemy. So, after Gojo gets captured in the prison realm, we don't see Gojo again until chapter 221. Now, this is where the anime people kind of have to stop. However, if you're manga only, you can continue on. Or not manga only. Manga primary, I guess. Manga primary. Here we go. Manga primary. There you go. We just found a new deviation. We're winning, fellas. We're making it out the Canadian boonies with this one. So, 221 Gojo finally gets released, and yeah, he tries to kill Kenjaku, it doesn't work. Other than that, Gojo just kills a bunch of higher ups. After Gojo kills them higher ups, he just goes against Sukuna, Agito, and Maharaga. And then y'all know he dies. And that's not the end, fellas. That's not the end. That's not the end. As of chapter 261, Yuta Akotsu has copied Satoru Gojo's body, Kenjaku's technique in taking over Satoru Gojo's body. So he could potentially still be alive. But the sad part is, we just spent an entire manga / anime hyping up Gojo as one of the craziest characters in the show, in the verse. And now we barely got to see much. We barely got to see him do much. Now, that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. But we didn't get to see him do much, and it's kind of sad, bro. Another thing that's kind of sad about this is, well, we're not getting him back. The sad part is, even in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, we didn't get to see him much. The only fights we really get to see him in are him versus Sukuna with two and one fingers, him versus Jogo, him versus Toji in the hidden inventory arc, plus, like, of course, the other people who are trying to assassinate the Tengen host. And Sukuna, Agito, and Maharaga. And that's literally it, fellas. As somber as it is, we don't really get to see Gojo shine as much as he could have in this manga / anime. And I get it, he's not the main character, but this ain't me perpetuating him needing to do more either. Because, first and foremost, we see the growth of Yuji Itadori, who goes through a lot of hard times. And that's the baseline of it. I'm sorry to just, like, hit y'all with the cold water on this one, but the Gojo cope only protects your brain from so much before you realize the reality of what happened in JJK with Satoru Gojo. He could have done more. He could have been presented a little bit more. He could have been showcased a little more. But literally, that's it. That's it for him. This is kind of a eulogy.